Good morning everyone, it's Muriel. So I am here with a small DIY project I wanted to share with you. I was visiting a girlfriend a couple of weeks ago and she shared with me how she altered her storage bin by changing out, instead of using the handle to pull it, she put adorable knobs on hers. And I'll show you a picture of what she did. She has a 6-drawer storage cube set. And it looks like this. And what she does is she keeps a lot of her dog's things in these drawers. She keeps leashes in one drawer, chew toys in another drawer, and like their collars and clothes in the other drawer. And she didn't like this drawer that she purchased wherever it has the gray trim with the gray handle. So what she did was she found a knob and she put the knob on there, and I just thought it changed the look of the cube in its entirety. So I happen to have some of these cubes, storage cubes. I have one downstairs, it's brown. I keep recipe books in it, and they have brown drawers. This one I have in my bathroom. It's white and it has these peach drawers, and I thought, why not change it up as well? So I have had these acrylic knobs. I don't know where I purchased them from, but I've had them for a long time, and I thought I would use these to change up my storage bins, and I wanted to show you how it is done in case you wanted to do that with yours. So this one is done. We will start with another one, a fresh one here. So what you're going to need is, of course, some knobs. Pick up knobs at Hobby Lobby. They have such a great variety. You're going to need a Phillips head screwdriver, a pencil, a ruler, and for the life of me, I can't think of the name of this. I'm just going to call it a super duper crocodile for now, because when you squeeze down on the handle, you can see where the cutter pincher thing comes down. Okay. So let me make sure I have the back of my cube. So the first thing I do is I measure the width of my cube, and I know I've done 3 already, that mine is 10.5 inches in width. So I am going to use the 5 1/4 mark to guesstimate the center of where I'm going to put my knob. So I'm just going to put a little pencil mark right here, and you can kind of see, I think you can see, where is it? It's right there. There we go. And then I'm going to use my cutter here. Now I have my adjustable knob tension thing here set at 3. Let's see, let's make sure. Goodness gravy. Set at 3.5. Now I'm using the setting. There's these 3 labels, so I'm base it on the middle one. It says setting, that this is set at 3.5, and basically that's just going to show me where I need to stop when I punch this hole. So it's at the 3.5 mark here. I'm going to find where the cutter is, and I'm going to cut down. Let me just make sure here. Okay, I'm just going to cut down, and actually I'm a little on top of the pencil mark, but that's okay because that again was just a guesstimate. It was only to help me gauge the center. So then I'm going to get my knob. Now in terms of the screws that came with this knob are actually too long for this drawer. As you can see, it's just too long. So what I did was I ended up going to Home Depot, and you can go to your local hardware store, and you'll find in there a board in the area where the screws are. You'll find a board that they have a bunch of screws that stick out of the board. I mean, just 25 different screws. So you take your knob and you figure out which screw fits your knob, because they're all different. And then once you find that, then you can go purchase the screw. And again, you want a short screw because this is a really not too thick. So I ended up finding screws that were this tiny. Okay, and it doesn't make sense to tell you the size because it depends on the knob that you're going to use. So I'm just going to put my screw in from the back. There's my knob. I'm going to hold it here and I'm going to screw on the knob, and then I'm going to use my Phillips screwdriver to steady the screw while I tighten the knob, because these will be handled, you know, they're in the bathroom, so she'll be pulling and pushing and pulling and pushing. And there you have adorable front view, and when it's all set inside the cabinet, they really change the look. So I hope you enjoyed this short DIY. I am back. Like I said, I'm just doing some small things in terms of getting rid of boxes that were in the craft room. The carpet is in, the house is great. I'm leaving next Friday for a week and a half to attend my daughter's graduation and then pack her up and move her back. So this weekend I plan on doing some projects, and I will definitely turn on the video to show you. I have to make her graduation card, and then I'm going to make a money lay for a friend who's graduating on June 11th, her daughter, and I'm not going to be here. So I want her to have this money lay that she can walk across the stage with. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you again. If you're new to my channel, this is Miss Cooper's Coop. I try to do DIY, card making, altering products, and then just whatever you guys do that I think is fabulous, I will create it as well. So again, I hope you guys are having a great morning and afternoon, and we'll talk again soon. Bye now.